In this video we are going to talk about 10 dividend stocks to invest in. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Dividend investing is one of the most effective ways for investors to protect themselves against inflation. Dividend assets diversify income investors' portfolios by delivering regular dividends and growing in value over time. The durability of some dividend equities, however, was put to the test when the COVID-19 pandemic struck in 2020. Dividend payers like General Motors Company, NYSE, GM, Delta Airlines Incorporated, NYSE, DAL, and the Walt Disney Company, NYSE, DIS, were forced to stop paying dividends to stockholders. Other businesses had slashed their payouts by up to 75%. Number 10. International Business Machines Corporation, NYSE, IBM. The dividend yield on International Business Machines Corporation, NYSE, IBM, is 5.28%. For the past 26 years, the New York-based information technology behemoth has increased its dividend every year. International Business Machines Corporation, NYSE, IBM, posted good fourth-quarter earnings, with revenue up 6.5% to $16.7 billion year-over-year. The cloud computing company's revenue increased in the fourth quarter of 2021 across all business segments, including software, consulting, infrastructure, and hybrid cloud. As of the end of December 2021, Boston-based investment firm Arrow Street Capital was the largest stakeholder in International Business Machines Corporation, NYSE, IBM. The hedge fund was valued at $441 million after owning 3.29 million shares of International Business Machines Corporation, NYSE, IBM. More hedge funds grew bullish on the tech dividend aristocrat in the fourth quarter of 2021, raising the total number of stockholders to 44, up from 41 in the third quarter. Number 9. The Williams Companies Incorporated, NYSE, WMB. The Williams Companies Incorporated, NYSE, WMB, like Altria Group Incorporated, NYSE, MO, and Enterprise Products Partners LP, NYSE, EPD, pays a dividend yield of above 5%. In early February, the Oklahoma-based Petroleum and Natural Gas Midstream Corporation hiked its quarterly dividend by 3.7% to $0.425 per share. With holdings in the deepwater Gulf of Mexico, the Rockies, the Pacific Northwest, and the Eastern Seaboard, the Williams Companies Incorporated, NYSE, WMB, is the largest interstate natural gas supplier in the United States. At the end of December 2021, 38 out of 924 funds had positions in the Williams Companies Incorporated, NYSE, WMB, compared to 40 the previous quarter, according to Insider Monkey's Q4 13F data. Southeastern Asset Management, led by Mason Hawkins, is the largest stakeholder in the Williams Companies Incorporated, NYSE, WMB, with 7.24 million shares worth $189 million. Number 8. Enbridge Incorporated, NYSE, ENB. Enbridge Incorporated, NYSE, ENB, a Canadian energy infrastructure business, is another high-yielding dividend investment in the energy industry. Enbridge Incorporated, NYSE, ENB, is a strong investment option for income investors wishing to diversify their portfolios since the energy company's dividend distribution has continuously climbed over the last 27 years. The Calgary-based corporation is North America's third-largest natural gas utility, carrying roughly 20% of the country's natural gas consumption. In 2021, Enbridge Incorporated, NYSE, ENB, committed $10 billion in expansion projects throughout its businesses, including gas transport and distribution. In addition, the Energy Infrastructure Corporation finalized its $3 billion acquisition of logistics provider Moda Midstream Operating LLC in Texas, gaining North America's largest export terminal. On February 14, TD Securities analyst Linda Ezergailis maintained her buy rating on Enbridge Incorporated, NYSE, ENB, and raised her price objective to $59 Canadian from $57 Canadian. Enbridge Incorporated, NYSE, ENB, had gained 8% in the previous 6 months as of the fourth week of February. Number 7. Altria Group Incorporated, NYSE, MO. The dividend yield on Altria Group Incorporated, NYSE, MO, one of the world's largest cigarette businesses, is 6.99%. In the fourth quarter of 2021, the Virginia-based Marlboro Cigarette Company paid $1.7 billion in dividends, totaling $6.4 billion for the year. For the past 52 years, Altria Group Incorporated, NYSE, MO, has been a dividend aristocrat and dividend king, continually growing its dividend. In the fourth quarter of 2021, 39 hedge funds in Insider Monkey's database held holdings in Altria Group Incorporated, NYSE, MO, worth $1.06 billion, compared to 45 in the previous quarter worth $829 million. In the fourth quarter of 2021, Altria Group Incorporated, NYSE, MO, recorded $6.3 billion in revenue, bringing its total revenue for the year to $26 billion. Number 6. Ares Capital Corporation, NASDAQ, ARCC. Ares Capital Corporation, a business development firm focused on middle-market companies in the United States and Canada, is one of the financial services sector's dividend stocks with a yield of over 5%. In February, Ares Capital Corporation, NASDAQ, ARCC, upped its quarterly dividend by 2.4% to 42 cents per share, which will be paid on March 31 to shareholders of record on March 15. In addition, the New York-based lender declared additional dividends of 12 cents per share for 2022, which would be paid out in 4 quarterly amounts of 3 cents per share. Raymond James maintained its outperform rating on Ares Capital Corporation, NASDAQ, ARCC, on February 10 and raised its price objective for the stock to $23 from $22. Hedge funds were bullish on the financial stock as well. Ares Capital Corporation, NASDAQ, ARCC, was owned by 15 top funds by the end of December 2021, up from 12 the previous quarter. Number 5. Enterprise Products Partners LP, NYSE, EPD. Enterprise Products Partners LP, NYSE, EPD, is another midstream dividend company with a high yield. Enterprise Products Partners LP, NYSE, EPD, pays its stockholders a $1.86 annual dividend. In the United States, the Houston-based corporation manages roughly 50,000 miles of pipelines, as well as several natural gas processing units and import and export ports. Enterprise Products Partners LP, NYSE, EPD, is attractive to investors not only because of its dividends, but also because of its solid financial health, as seen by its most recent Q4 2021 revenue and earnings. Revenue for the fourth quarter was $11.4 billion, up from $7.04 billion in the fourth quarter of 2020, while overall revenue for 2021 was $40.8 billion, up 50% year-over-year. Furthermore, Enterprise Products Partners LP, NYSE, EPD, generated $6.3 billion in free cash flow in 2021, up from $2.7 billion in 2020, attributable to the net effect of adjustments in working capital accounts and lower capital expenditures. Number 4. Lumen Technologies Incorporated, NYSE, LUMN. Lumen Technologies Incorporated, NYSE, LUMN, formerly CenturyLink Incorporated, is another telecom company with a high dividend yield. The corporation pays out a 9.91% dividend yield. Lumen Technologies Incorporated, NYSE, LUMN, provides a wide range of technology and connectivity services, including IT consultancy and cloud connectivity. The company has roughly 4.5 million broadband subscribers as of the end of December 2021. Lumen Technologies Incorporated was owned by 39 hedge funds in Insider Monkey's database at the end of the fourth quarter of 2021, totaling $1.08 billion, NYSE, LUMN. In Q4 2021, Knoll Capital Management owned 100,000 shares of Lumen Technologies Incorporated, NYSE, LUMN, making it the company's largest shareholder. Number 3. Rio Tinto Group, NYSE, Rio. Rio Tinto Group, NYSE, Rio, a London-based miner, pays a $7.93 annual dividend to its stockholders. On February 23, the business also declared a special dividend of $2.47 per share. Rio Tinto Group, NYSE, Rio, paid a total dividend of $16.8 billion in 2021, a new high for the miner and one of the largest ever paid by a British company. In December, Rio Tinto Group, NYSE, Rio, announced that it has agreed to purchase Rincon Mining's Rincon lithium project in Argentina. Rio has gained access to one of the world's largest undeveloped lithium brine projects for $825 million. Rio Tinto Group's, NYSE, Rio, exploration and evaluation investment in 2021 climbed by 16% from the previous year to $726 million, thanks to increased activity in Australia, Europe, and Western Africa. Number 2. ZIM Integrated Shipping Services Limited, NYSE, ZIM. ZIM Integrated Shipping Services Limited, NYSE, ZIM, is a multinational shipping firm based in Israel. The company has returned 248% of gains to investors in the preceding year as of the end of February 2022, after going public in January 2021 with gross proceeds of $217.5 million. ZIM Integrated Shipping Services Limited, NYSE, ZIM, now pays a $10 yearly dividend per share. With over 100 boats, ZIM Integrated Shipping Services Limited, NYSE, ZIM, is one of Israel's leading container shipping businesses. ZIM Integrated Shipping Services Limited, NYSE, ZIM, and Navios Maritime Partners LP signed a charter agreement in February, NYSE PAC. The Israeli shipping business will charter and deploy 5 second-hand vessels across its global network for $870 million, as well as 8 new builds from Navios across Asia and Africa. Number 1. Vale SA, NYSE, Vale. Vale SA, NYSE, Vale, Brazil's largest iron ore producer, pays a $2.70 per share annual dividend with a dividend yield of 15.17% to its stockholders. Vale SA, NYSE, Vale, collects and manufactures thermal and metallurgical coal, as well as gold, silver, copper, and precious metals. Exane BNP Paribas analyst Sylvain Brunet raised Vale SA, NYSE, Vale, from neutral to outperform on February 9. The mineral stock's price target has been set at $20.50 by Brunet. The Brazilian miner has recently resumed operations in the Totten mine, following an incident last year in which 39 miners were trapped in the Canadian mine. The Totten mine shutdown had already been incorporated into Vale SA. Vale's production prediction for 2022, which varied from 175,000 to 190,000 tons. 25 hedge funds and Insider Monkey's database had interests in Vale SA, NYSE, Vale, at the end of the fourth quarter of 2021, compared to 27 funds in the previous quarter with stakes worth $1.98 billion. As of the end of December 2021, Fisher Asset Management has the largest stake in Vale SA, NYSE, Vale, with about 30.9 million shares worth $434 million. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.